Okay, so this video is about spiritual eyes versus carnal eyes. I was basically born with spiritual eyes. That means I see people for who they are, not for who they claim to be. The more you tell me about yourself, the more you reveal. Okay, so with that, why is that relevant? Okay, so I was led to my past life. I was led to I am Hathor reincarnated. That's what I was led to during this journey. That was the first part of the journey, is to find my identity. I was led to her because I didn't understand myself and this personality that I had. I didn't understand why I seen people for who they are, not who they claim to be. Now I do. So me saying I'm Hathor, it's not a gimmick for me. Okay, it's what I was led to first. When the first time I actually was comfortable with it, and I was having a conversation with just a friend of mine, and I actually announced this to her. We had deep conversations about spirituality, all kinds of things. Cosmic, aliens, whatever. I was just one of those people. I just had one of those brains, like something just never seemed right in this world. So, I found somebody who was like-minded like me, and we had a conversation, and I told her, I was like, I was led to my past life. It's always nice to get that validation from somebody who will believe you, because that's a journey they're on too. So me saying it, I finally got comfortable and I revealed it to her. She asked me, she's like, well, who were you? And I said, well, I am Hathor, and I was born to raise Kemet. Now, when I said that, we both were at work, chilling, finished off what we were doing, left. I went home. My routine when I go home, I hop right in the shower. I felt a presence with me, as if it was just somebody right there, but I could not see them. I felt the full presence. I didn't even want to wash my face because I knew somebody was in that bathroom with me, and I couldn't see it. I hurried up, got out that shower. I went to bed literally shook, scared, hid under the covers, because I felt this presence in my home that nobody else could see, but I could feel it as if it was day. It was in my veins and bones. The funniest part about it is, the next day when I seen my friend at work, she said the exact same thing. She felt a presence in her house. Now, she's more bold than me. So she was like, hey, whoever you are, you got to leave. I ain't willing to see you yet. But me, I had no idea what it was. No idea what it was. And when I wrote that Calm Down Shakmet, that's a prevalent story too, because when I wrote it, I was watching Scandal. Now, a lot of people, they say, oh, Scandal is just, cultural appropriation, and it's just trying to teach black women to, date white men. Whatever on that. When I watch Scandal, I see a father readying his daughter for a war that she doesn't know she's heading. So when I wrote Calm Down Shakmet, it was the scene where Olivia and her father were having the discussion where she was threatening to shoot him, where they had the gun, and it sparked me. Sparked me, and I wrote Calm Down Shakmet. And after I wrote that poem, I felt the lion's head over me. When I got led to Hathor, there's a guy I was looking up so much, but I could not find it. He literally wrote a full dedication, I don't say to me, because obviously it's to me, full dedication to me, telling me what I was. And after I read it, it was such a spiritual moment, in tears, crying. I also felt my spiritual wings. So, spiritual eyes versus carnal eyes. For me, the spiritual world is what I've always been in. So now, carnally, this is hard. Like revealing myself, doing all this stuff. This is what's hard for me, because I'm not a carnal person. I don't want to be seen of man. I have all these talents and all these things that I've had, but I was willing to just put them, on the wayside. Keep them as talent, put it up in a box, and let it be. But that's not my journey. So I was led to me being Hathor, because I've always looked at the world with spiritual eyes. The best way I can explain it is I see stuff I should not see and know things I should not know. I have this unforeseen wisdom. I have no idea where it comes from. So that's this one. Spiritual eyes versus carnal eyes. Carnally, obviously you believe in what you can touch. I believe in things that I cannot see. And those things have validated me. I also believe in a world that only exists to people with spiritual eyes. So, spiritually, all last year, I've been being led to, you need to reveal yourself. You need to reveal yourself with no fear. For some reason, they're calling out the war goddess. And if I'm the only one seeing it, it must be me. So, there's two sides to Neela. So, hopefully you don't get that other side, but that will be revealed. So, thank you for your time. Just another little conversation piece. Spiritual eyes versus carnal eyes. Thank you. Bye.